Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Post Grad Power Up. If this is your first time, my name is Eric B. Horn, and I am a career and business strategist. And the purpose of the Post Grad Power Up is to give recent college graduates tips, tools, and strategies on how to navigate their career and their professional life post graduation. Most recent college graduates, they are so focused on the academics and only partial when it comes to actually looking for a job. But what happens after they go through the process and secure a job? What are the next steps that they do to navigate? And this is the purpose of this live stream. And today's topic is how college graduates or how recent college graduates can shine in meetings. Okay. So if you are someone that has recently graduated from college and you now have your first job, how can you actually shine? How can you get noticed? What are some of the things that you can do strategically that helps you stand out so you are just not another needle in the stack of needles when it comes to your overall career? And one of the key things that I did when I first started out, well, let me backtrack. So when I first graduated and got my first job was a PC technician. And a PC technician in the IT world is the person that's the low person on the totem pole, right? Rightfully so. But one of the things that I had to learn quickly was what are some of the things that I can do outside of just fixing people's PCs that will help me get noticed and help me uh, have a career trajectory where I can get promoted very fast. And as a point of reference, during my first 4 years at this company, I received a promotion every year. So what I'm telling you, what does work, and it'll help you get noticed. Now, there's a little bit of work that comes with this piece, and in actuality, what I'm going to talk to you about today is a little bit of work that most people don't want to do. Actually, most people, when it comes to meetings, sometimes meetings is a waste of time, right? Even though meetings should be an exchange of information or updating people on what's going on within the department or in the company, you have some people that feel that it is a waste of time. And with those people that feel like it's a waste of time, that's where you want to take advantage of. But so what I'm going to do today is give you about 3 to 5 tips that you can do and a bonus tip that you can start doing to help you stand out more in team meetings. Okay. So the first thing is arrive prepared and punctual. If the meeting is at 12 o'clock, you want to get there at 11:50 if time permits. The reason why I say that is on time is late. You get noticed more if you are early and you see people see you sitting at your desk or sitting at the table ready to go, ready to take notes, or ready just to exchange information. Even if you don't have anything to share in this team meeting, your overall presence and being early will help you stand out. Now, sometimes people may not like that, but it's not about what people like. It's about how you can stand out and separate yourself from the rest of the pack. So don't focus on being on time for the meeting. Actually, be 5 to 10 minutes earlier so you can set yourself up, get a drink of water, do whatever you need to do. But the main thing is, as people are coming into this meeting, it shows that you are prime, prepped, and ready to go. Number 2, you want to master clear and confident communication. So sometimes people just talk just for the sake of talking because they want to sound important. However, if you are in this meeting and you have something to contribute, and specifically if you have specific questions to ask the entire group so they can get more clarification on something, feel free to do that. How you show up and how you communicate clearly is one of the best ways that it shows your overall confidence, and people will remember that. Now, I've had a lot of recent college graduates ask me, what if you don't have anything to contribute? That's fine. You can always ask a clarifying question or engage another team member or maybe even the leader of the meeting just to get more clarification on what's going on. In some instances, if you are the new kid on the block and you are new to these meetings, your new questions and your fresh perspective can give a lot more insight than just probably the repetitiveness of the people that are normally in the meeting. Once again, you don't actually have to contribute because you're still trying to get your footing and learn more about the department and the certain projects or the certain initiatives that they are talking about in the meeting, but you can clearly ask clarifying questions to get people more engaged, more clear on what they're currently talking about. Actually, when it comes to mastering clear communication, one of the things that you can also do is the opposite of asking something or talking, but just being an active listener. You being an active listener will help you catch what people are saying. And in some instances, it will help you catch what people aren't saying. Once again, the dynamics of this meeting has been going on probably way before you've even got hired with the organization. So you're trying to get caught up to speed. With you listening and observing what people are saying or not saying in the room, you'll have the best understanding of who are the individuals that are contributing to the meeting, who are the individuals that feel like it's a waste of time, and who are the individuals where you can engage them and learn not only more about their part in the meeting, their part in the initiative, but also how you can possibly jump in and assist them with certain problems or certain challenges. In a lot of instances, when it comes to these meetings, there's always an opportunity for you to help, but usually it looks like the things that most people do not want to do in the meeting. And I hate to say this, if you are the rookie and if you are the new kid on the block, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be stuck with doing this stuff. So take a proactive approach and listen to what's going on in the dynamics of the meeting and listen and figure out ways where you can actually contribute. To further take a step further when it comes to the contribution piece, ask thoughtful questions and share ideas. Now, I can't stop to reiterate this. When you are new, when you are the rookie, most people may not listen to what you have to say, right? But that still doesn't mean that you cannot interject and speak your piece and provide great ideas or even just clarification based off of, has this particular idea been brought to the table? You don't want to, for the sake of your own career, you do not want to stay there and be silent. Let me give you a quick example of that. So maybe about 5 years ago, I worked in the area of information security. Some people who on this live stream has probably heard this story before, but for the newcomers, welcome. And I would want to tell you guys about this story. So I was new to the information security department, and we had a meeting with one of the executives. And what I mean by we, it was my director, myself, and the chief administrator officer. So I wanted to play it safe and not say anything in the midst of the meeting. So the majority of the conversation consisted of the chief administrative officer and the director. They were going back and forth for about 20 minutes. And then after the meeting, everything was said and done. I thought that I got off easy, but then in a joking manner, even though I didn't take it as a joke, the chief administrative officer turned to me and said, next time, don't say too much in the meeting. So I took that the wrong way in a sense, but in actuality, he was helping me out because I didn't say anything in the meeting. Even though I had a lot to contribute, I didn't say anything because I felt like since I was new, I really didn't have anything to say, which was a big mistake on my part. So even in the midst of, if the conversation is going over your head, ask thoughtful questions, and based off of the answers that you get from the questions, propose solutions, aka ideas that can push the narrative forward. Even in the event it's an idea that has already been put on the table, you have a voice in the room. They understand your voice in the room, and at least you put forth the effort to contribute, right? And last but not least, and this is a bonus, and this has helped me out early in my career, especially when I started my first job. Like I said at the beginning of this stream, meetings, the purpose of meetings is an exchange of information and updates so everybody is on the same page. However, you have groups of individuals that feel like the meeting is nothing but a waste of time, so they won't contribute in any way, shape, or form. One of the ways that you can contribute, even if you are a newcomer to the corporation, is take great notes in the meeting. And after you take great notes for the meeting, actually share those notes throughout the overall team. That shows that you are contributing. That also helps you because you are capturing all of the information so you can be kept up to speed. But then you're also shown as a team player because not only are you capturing this information, you are pushing it out to the majority of the team. And also, if there's anything additional that needs to be added to the meeting or take away, you can build a rapport with the meeting leader or the manager and start to build up a better rapport with him or her and the rest of the group members while you're talking to them to get more clarification on what was discussed in the meeting. Most people don't like that tip because they have to do extra work, but you want to showcase your voice, showcase your talent, but even more importantly, contribute to the overall team. And even though I was very resistant on taking notes for the meeting because I was brought to the organization to help with the computers and not just take notes, it helped me out a lot because it also gained a lot more face time with my boss, the other project managers, and other key individuals because they looked at my notes to recap and to make sure that everything was captured to move forward in the overall initiative. So taking notes may initially look like something that you may want to do, but I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, there is no one at those meetings that are taking notes specifically for the team. That is an opportunity for you to put forth some efforts, an opportunity for you to capture all of the information, get more clarification from the manager and other team members, which will give you more visibility as you navigate throughout the company. Okay, so one thing I want to do is give you some key tips as a recent college graduate in your first job on how you can actively stand out in team meetings. If you are at a company, there's no way to get around these meetings. So put your best foot forward and be the individual that contributes the most in these overall meetings, even though that you are the new kid on the block. So if you guys had any other questions, comments, concerns based off of other ways on how you can shine in team meetings and also within the organization, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you later.